I'm Corbett Wall with DV Auction, here with a 3-minute cattle market update for Monday, August the 17th. Where we look at last week's trade, the week started out kind of quiet and we thought it would continue that way. But then it got real tumultuous there on Wednesday when that real bearish USDA crop report come out and just really shocked everybody and increased the estimated ending stocks over 100 million bushels and turned up the average yield expectancy up to 168.8, and they thought it was going to be 164.5, and really bearish for corn. Then you would have thought that would have helped our feeder cattle out, but actually our feeder cattle prices really just needed that to stave off the pressure from the whole bearish nature from the global economy and the problems they've been having with economics in China and continued on from Greece, and just really fears all over the globe there. And then Friday we come in and Tyson announced that they were indeed closing the Denison, Iowa beef packing plant there, and so that really sent things going down Friday morning, with live cattle initially jumping down over $2 and then coming back on Friday just down about $1. But feeder cattle in nearby August couldn't do much. It needs to stay close to what the feeder cattle index is, but the out fronts were all down 80 to 90 cents there. But that Denison plant is right there in farmer feeder industry. A lot of farmers in that area have went to that plant for years and years, guys that just feed out 2 or 3 loads a year maybe. That plant's been there since 1961. It was the first IBP plant, if you go all the way back to that, but it's been over 2 generations been there. And a lot of your farmers and people in that area have really counted on that plant, employed over 400 people. But they've just come under some competition in that area too. And you know, there's been a producer-oriented plant come in there, Tama, and having to compete for a few cattle, and God forbid to have to compete against anybody for cattle, but they blamed that and then blamed the shortness of cattle supplies there. But these packers, all of them, have just turned this chain speeds down so slow that that one finally stopped, and there could be some more finally stopped, but they just turned it down so much. And that's the whole thing that's really causing problems with this cattle industry right now, is this slow change speeds. You know, this industry in this country is really set up to kill about 130,000 cattle a day, and they're killing between 100 and 110 most days, and it's really going to back things up, especially when supplies increase there. But you look at some markets we saw in Western Livestock Video, they had bred heifers sell between 2,200 and 2,950, and that was out west, and they'd be the top kind. Saw some running age pairs there, a couple loads of them with 450-pound calves on them, bring 3,900. Had a few deals of fall delivery calves weighing with a base weight of 500 pounds. And they'd be ballers, sorted off the cow at delivery there, bring $3. But that'd be at the very top end. Most of your fall delivery calves are going to be around 280 or somewhere like that off these ranches. On Cattle Market Central and Bluegrass Stockyards in Richmond on Friday, we saw a load of steers weighed 734 at 223. Winter, South Dakota on Friday saw a load weighed 888 at 217.35. That's 3 minutes. We'll talk to you Wednesday.